Welcome back to Factorio. Oh, well, let's get Jellynuts going. And it's just going to be a tricky little balance, but I think it'll be okay. Now that we've already done this once, we should be able to manage it again. Welcome to the Jelly Wetlands. It's a pretty strange looking biome. Lots of gooey stuff. Hold up. Super weird. I don't... Oh, now I remember. I did put this up. That's actually quite funny. I was putting this up to test something, and then things got rather distracted. Well, in that case, we will use this one, and I just got to figure out what's the best spot to stick this down in. Okay, so I think it's hooked up properly. I hope it's hooked up properly. We'll see in a moment. Just got to hook up the power now. And there we go. You know what we don't have? We don't have logistic spots. There we go. Oh, there's all the jelly nuts from this area. And we're processing it into jelly. And we've got productivity modules in, which is good, and speed to make it fast. We're feeding the jelly into the heating tower, which is raising the temperature. It's now above 60 degrees. I want this to be Check mark, check mark. Okay, so this harvester has only got 7 valid planting squares. Thought it had more from the looks of it, but yeah, it's actually not all that big. So hopefully I'll be able to provide enough jelly nut. I might have to put up a second harvester, actually. Wow, it has actually processed 100% of the jelly nuts. Just to get the temperature up to 324 degrees. We'll come back in a few minutes and see how these are doing. I have a spare one. Maybe I could find a good spot to set up. Alright. What do we have here? We've got... oh, it's picking up everything. So this one has 8 squares to grow in. So plus the 7 over here, that makes 15. That's not bad. 15. This one has 15 all by itself. So they actually match. So that works. Alright, I've changed the inserters for the seeds to only insert if there are no seeds in the harvester. And also to only request 1. And also this will only provide 1 seed at a time. So hopefully what that will do is it will slow down the delivery of seeds so that both can get them. Yeah, oh wait, we've got 6 here, so let's just see something here. We'll put 5 back here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to read contents. There we go. Oh, wow. So you can turn the harvesters on and off with circuits. Ooh, I might have to take advantage of that. Because I've been trying to control the rate of harvesting through the administration of seeds, you know, because if I reduce how fast you get the seeds, then I don't have to worry, you know, because the harvesters will just harvest. But this is even finer control, because watch what happens here. If I say jelly input signals, jelly nut. All right. So what I've done is I've disabled, I will only enable this when jelly nut is lower than 250. Oh, I need to actually pass that on. Ah. Oh. What do we got? They reach. Okay, great. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works because this is up to temperature now. And I am feeding these in based on the clock like I did before. But the purpose of that is so that it doesn't spoil the jelly nuts. I'm going to have to refine this over time. This isn't finished yet. But it's good to know that I can enable and disable based on circuits. And then I can prevent harvesting. I can prevent harvesting too quickly. Oh wow, how did I get so much? Alright, so we're harvesting jelly nuts and we're harvesting Yamaka fruit. And they're in provider chests. They're in provider chests, and the harvesters are mitigated on how much are in the provider chest. No, these are requester chests. These are requester chests. Well, I need to be able to provide them as well. Maybe I should make these buffer chests, because I want to be able to provide the jelly nuts to internal processing. They're not just for power production, obviously. So let's make this a buffer chest. Oh, now the Yamakos are also in a buffer chest. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Yamaka processing, nutrients. What I need to do is I need to make Bioflux, right? Is that the goal currently? I have to craft Bioflux, and then I can unlock these. I think you can only make that in the pizza chamber. So Bioflux has a 2-hour spoil time. That's pretty nice, actually. That's pretty nice. I mean, it still spoils, but it's better. But here's what I want to do. I want to make Bioflux based on, I want to make jelly and Yamaka mesh based on whether I have Bioflux or not. Let's try that. Also, it needs nutrients in order to process. Let's try some logic here. Let's say Bioflux is less than 10, right? Okay, just to get it started, because we're experimenting right now. So nutrients, where are you? There you go. Nutrients is also less than 10. And what we'll do here is we're going to wire to read both of these chests. So this makes nutrients from Yamaka mesh, and that's fine. We're going to get Yamaka mesh and nutrients on the input. what we're going to output is we're going to output Yumako 1, I guess, and then we'll send that to here, where we're going to request based on this signal. Okay. Well, that was interesting. So it requested one. Oh, there's another one, and it puts the mash out, and it makes the nutrients, and then the nutrients goes in here, and now, yeah. So obviously we're going to input more than one. Or we should, requesting just one is silly, but you get this is just a proof of concept. So this is going to be Jellynuts processing. Whoa, Jellynuts seed filter on the left, jelly filter on the right. And we are also going to use another combinator. Whoops. Damn. Actually, I will need that later. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Enable disable. We're going to set this, instead of outputs like that, we're going to set it to the check mark of 1. Check mark equals 1. Now, hopefully I can get this to disable itself if I'm not setting the signal. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Okay, so it says on the way 0, which is what I was hoping for. I've never used this, so I'm not really sure how well it works. Enable disable based on the check mark equals 1. So now if I say check mark equals 1, that should enable it. Yeah, that's neat. So I don't need this one at all. I'll just wire this over here. Do the same thing. Okay, so these are all spoiling, which is just the way it is. But so we have to figure out. Oh yeah, we have to get jelly. That's right, from buffer chests. There aren't any. Oh no, 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 no! It shouldn't be jelly. It should be jelly nut. Dang it! Great. Oh look, I got Bioflux. Wait a second. I have 25 Bioflux processing. There's a Bioflux processing technology that you get after you craft 25 Bioflux. Okay. But importantly, I got bacteria cultivation. Oh, and it starts off with the same. It starts off with the same percentage as the base ingredients. Oh, that's not good. Because what happens if my Yumako mesh is almost ready to spoil, like it just did? I think there might be a better way to do this. Well, I mean, this is just experimenting. This is just to see how it works, and we learn from it. So now, we want to try... Well, gosh, I only have 3 biochambers left. I have to set up egg duplication. So 30 nutrients and a pentapod egg and water. And of course, I'm not near the water, am I? A little bit. All right, let's get some water down here. So the main thing with eggs, we want to duplicate them endlessly, but we also have to ensure that they don't stay as eggs longer than 15 minutes. Now, what's the best way to do that? Craft 100 Bioflux will give me green science. So why don't we just keep on getting that? Because we need that. Yeah, I'm a little... It's not great. This whole thing with look at this jelly. It's coming in already spoiled. Yeah, I shouldn't be using bots to transfer this over because they can't pick like the freshest stuff. Now, why isn't this selecting? Oh, you know why? We've got some buffer chests. That's why. All right, I got Bioflux processing, and this gives us the ability to make rocket fuel from Bioflux and 30 jelly and water. And wow, that would be cool. Is that in a biochamber or a made in biochamber? Of course it is. All right, so I really do need to prioritize the pentapod egg duplication. Check this out. That's what happens when I eat a Bioflux. It makes you faster and it makes you heal faster. So this is my normal speed. And then if I eat, it looks like it's almost twice as fast. That's pretty incredible. It's a very strange thing to be putting into Factorio. Capture bot rocket. Flying robot frame. 20 Bioflux. Dude. I got flying robot frames. Steel. I can make it by hand. Oh, do I need it? Hang on. Unlocked by captivity. Oh, you need to research that with 1,000 green science. I see. That's fine. Well, the green science is next. And that opens up all kinds of fun things. How much does it need? Oh, because it... Wait. 2, 30, and 30. Okay, here we go. We're making rocket fuel, sort of. I had to do it by hand, but this has all got to be done right now because this nutrients is about to spoil. Oh, so that definitely works. I'll have to find a more optimal way to do it, of course. There we go. I got green science unlocked. How about that? So the way you make green science is a bioflux and a pentapod egg, and there is a warning about this. I saw it mentioned a long time ago. Spoilables. Spoilage percentage in spoil progress of an ingredient affects spoil progress of the product. Yeah, no kidding. I could have swore I saw an entry about having to do with spoilage in science. At any rate, it is made in a biochamber. Of course it is. But it's still researched in a lab. Oh. Biolab. Hang on. So, Biolab costs 1,000 green science. It's made from capture bot rockets, regular labs, biter eggs, and uranium. The enriched uranium. Holy cow. And it's buildable on Novice. Oh. Oh, really? Interesting. So you have to take, well, this is going to be super, super interesting. All right, so what do we got here? We've got Science Pack Drain, 50%. Is that, what's the normal one? So that, I can only guess that this means that it uses up your science half as fast, which basically doubles your science productivity. Wow. Oh, wow. You can only fit one on a rocket. Yikes. These are super valuable then, aren't they? Oh, dude, what? Because if your science spoils, your green science, or your bioscience, if your bioscience spoils, then you'll get more out of it by doing all your science on Gleba. But the biolab, oddly enough, is only buildable on Novice. That's just so, they've really, really gone out of their way to make these, to make the game crazy. Yeah, but it's a fun crazy. So science, green science. Oh, I can't even think about doing green science until I can duplicate those damn eggs. Okay. So if an egg goes in here, it comes out as 2 eggs with nutrients. And then we have to do something with it. Burnable fuel, 5 megajoules. Okay, so we could burn it if we're. Oh, but can you read? You can't read the spoilage rate, can you? I'm just going to have to make them into science. But you know, we should build them up. Oh, this is so crazy because if they spoil, they turn into pentapods. And juvenile large pentapods, which hints strongly that if you are not around to kill them, that they'll destroy your stuff. Oh, speaking of, I just realized that this harvesting stuff we've been doing for a while, it creates spores that attract the. Can we spores? Spores. It says it right here. It doesn't say pollution. Okay, there it is. So you can see the spore cloud. It's very much like the pollution cloud on Novus. Wow. See, these are carrying... These bots are going to be carrying, you know, things like Jellynuts and whatnot. Just trying to get my mind around it. Oh, look, 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 look. I bet you this is Something very dangerous. All right, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. What do we got for power? We can make a lot of power. We're not making a lot of power. Currently, the power situation is mostly idle, right? Oh, wow. Whoops. Hang on. So we don't have any spare seeds. And we're about to lose... In 15 minutes, we're going to lose all these fruits. We got 2 seeds in here. Oh, and this is full of 30 seeds. Aha. So it should be enabled. It should be enabled. And it is enabled because we're growing them. Very nice. Well, that's nice to see. And then if I go down here, this is growing. And this is also growing. But it's only going to enable when this is less than 250. And it's just about to be. So let's see what happens. And there it goes. They just got enabled. Oh, wow. And now it's 295. That's cool. That's cool because here's the thing. They don't spoil when they're planted. They'll never spoil. So they're ready to harvest and they will not spoil because they're planted. And so this will only harvest them when you're getting low. So now we know that it doesn't matter if you have a lot of seeds. Because if you look over here, this has got 30 seeds and it's controlled. It's not out of hand. So I don't have to regulate the seeds. I don't. I like that a lot. If they didn't have this, that'd be very disappointing. But yeah, this is wonderful. It's so cool. So now that we know that we won't have more than 250. Yeah, there's a lot of logic to Gleba. There is. I can probably slow this down. Yeah, let's set this to 250 and see how that does. Oh, that also means I don't have to... Yeah, not having to regulate the seeds is really, really, really nice. That means I actually don't need this combinator at all, I don't think. So we have to ask ourselves, what science would we like first from bioscience, or what technology? Epic quality, 5,000. Yeah, maybe we should push for captivity and get this whole thing where we can get the biolab, because that would cost 2,000 and another 2,000, and then after that, all the science would be a lot cheaper because we'd convert to biolabs, I think. I mean, I'm not actually sure. Can you pick up a biolab and move it? No, I certainly hope so. but maybe you can't. I guess we'll have to try it out. Right. But another thing that I would really like is Spidertron. Spidertron would be super valuable. And then there's also Epic Quality, which would be, well, epic. Here's one that only costs 50. Wow. So I think maybe the first thing that we should try, see, we always seem to have Bioflux. All right. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have, let's make the red and the green, or the red and the blue chests. This is going to request nutrients and pentapod eggs. And this is going to take the pentapod eggs and nutrients and create pentapod eggs, which will go into here, and then they will get provided back here, and it'll just loop around and around and around. I mean, as long as I don't even know offhand how fast this is. It sounds like as long as we have nutrients, we can make pentapod eggs for days. But then we have to somehow ensure that they never get used for evil. I actually don't know how to do that. If you can't read the spoil value, how are you supposed to do that? You know what? I'm not going to do it this episode. I'm just gonna think about it, and we'll tackle that next time. As well as, yeah, because we need pentapod eggs in order to make more biochambers, in order to carry on with the whole project. So, all right. So that's enough for now. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.